Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches. Today's sketch is this one right here by Miss Carrie. It has a kind of grid of photos on one side and then a couple photos on the other. I am going to be working in my Disneyland album, and I'm going to have the grid on this side. I'm going to use a page protector. As you can see, it is the back of yesterday's page. I think this was yesterday's page. And then this side, I actually have 3 photos, but what I'm going to do is put these 2 on this side, and I'm going to switch these 3 photos to be on the opposite side. They are both things from the Avengers campus, but I'm going to kind of make my layouts work for the sketch. It's not a big deal to switch to Avengers layouts. So I've got my photos, I got my never-ending kit, I got Miss Carrie's sketch, so let's see what I can do. Guys, this works out because this is the backside of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique layouts that I did yesterday. So we are really cooking with gas on getting this Disneyland album finished, and I do have to say I've been watching Crystal's videos because she's doing the same Disneyland trip in Traveler's Notebook form, and she does have pictures that I wish I had. So I'm actually hanging out with her at retreat this week and weekend. So I might have to get some of those photos. And I know I've talked about this before, but what the heck was I thinking? Like, I don't know. I guess I was just so focused on the flipping trash cans. That is flipping and freaking at the same time. The fleeking trash cans, that other photos that I would normally think I would want just didn't happen. And I don't know. Sometimes also I get focused on getting the photos that I don't normally take, that I also don't take the photos that I normally take. So, like the It's a Small World photos where I was getting the Disney characters in their areas because Disney World doesn't have it. I was focused on that, focused on the Disneyland trash cans, just focused on the little things that Disneyland has that Disney World doesn't. But all in all, I am still 100% a Disney World girl. I love Disneyland, but Disney World is my place. You know what I'm saying? And I know that there's different schools of thought where there's so much to do in Disney World versus Disneyland. It's the original, and Walt's hand was directly on it and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, Disney World is the place to be. So, yeah. So let me know. If you've been to both, which do you prefer? I have dreams of going to the Disney's overseas, right? Like I want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea. I want to go to Hong Kong Disneyland, Disneyland, all of them. I want to do them all, okay? And my mind is breaking right now, you guys. I am so tired. This is, I think, voiceover 5 that I'm doing sitting in the hotel. My flight was earlier than everyone else is arriving, so I took the opportunity to get the voiceovers done for the layouts that I scrapbooked earlier this week. Now, explain to me, you guys, how I can get my act together to get videos completed ahead of time for a scrapbooking retreat. And have the videos ready to go. Still, the voiceovers weren't done. I think every scrapbooking retreat that I've gone to since I started doing YouTube, except for my own scrapbooking retreat, I have done voiceovers at retreat. Yeah, I really need to figure out how to get my act together to get ahead on videos again. I need to figure that out. Okay, so these are Avengers campus photos. And there's quite a few of them. I put some tulle down here just to give it a little bit of excitement. So there are shots from all over the Avengers campus. One is the gamma radiation disposal little tube thing that I thought was cool. We got this thing that's on the ground that everyone was taking a picture of. We got the Avengers campus. We got the Spider-Man ride, which was pretty. It was pretty wild. The technology was wild, right? Like, it is a ride that you participate in and you're like web slinging, but you're only using your arms. There isn't any kind of contraption that goes on you. It is smart enough to see your moves, and then you earn points and you compete against the people in your car. Now, this was a ride that we did single rider on because the single rider line was way shorter. So we did get divided up, but that is completely okay. It turned out that Julianne was put in a car, and then Crystal and I ended up in a car together, and we sat next to each other. And it was crazy how receptive the technology was to our arm movements as we were web slinging things. It's kind of crazy. I got a picture of our score in there. I was silently fighting with one of the people in the car because I wanted to have the top score, and obviously they wanted to have the top score, and they ended up beating me. It's fine. It's fine. It was my first time ever doing it, and that's the excuse I'm going to give, right? But yeah. And at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I'm not even really, I am competitive, but I'm not losing sleep over it or anything like that. It was fun. I do have to say that. It was a lot of fun. And there's also strategy, because the different spider bots that you are destroying have different point values, right? So you want to hit the higher point values. And I did not figure out the strategy. I know this sounds like I'm making an excuse as to why I didn't get the top score, but I promise you it's not. But I will say I did not figure out the strategy until about a third of the way in. Like, it didn't register that there were higher points, which makes no sense to me. Like, why didn't I realize that? Because in Toy Story, there's higher points, right? Different things have different point values. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that now. I'm going to use these marquee letter stickers, which is fabulous because they are super colorful. This is a super colorful page, and I'm going to use up some of these letter stickers that are not my favorite, but I have them, so need to use them. And then my title is going to be Everyday Avengers, because I'm using a sticker down below that has the days of the week on it. And this is one of those times where I'm making my products work for me. I could have went into my Disney cart and dug through and found some Avengers stuff, but I'm not. I'm making what I have in my never-ending kit work for me. So like I said, that's how I got Everyday Avengers. I am going to put this little tab on as well, because the everydays of the week sticker is pink, so I wanted to make sure that there was definitely some pink represented. And then I'm going to do a little card over here, just like I did on yesterday's layout with Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Now, I also added other things on the other photos in Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, but I'm not going to do that on this layout. What I'm going to do is figure out what I can use over here as a base for the 4x6 pocket, and then I think I end up using one of these. I don't remember, you guys. I don't remember what I end up using. I know I do use a sticker that has something about every day on it, because I was like, oh, continuity theming, we can work with that. Maybe this is the base. I don't exactly remember. Man, my mouth is getting dry, and I need some Carmex. So, I love Carmex so much. I especially love the flavored Carmexes, like the cherry and the strawberry. There's even spearmint, and during Christmas time they have like sugar plum. There's my Carmex. Which one did I pack? Let's see. I packed cherry. Okay, so there is that sticker. It says something about an everyday kind of adventure, which, you know, we were having an adventure that day. I love going on adventures. So much fun. All right. I do love me some adventuring. Okay. And some adventuring. Ba-bum-tis. Oh, I just tickled myself, you guys. If you can't tickle yourself, who can you tickle? Now look at me. I am not a packaging. I do not decorate with packaging, but the stripes over here on this paper reminded me of the stripes on the packaging of the Vicky Booten Puffy Stars and Hearts that I got it was a free gift with order. And I was like, oh my word, I'm going to actually use the packaging. So I actually use the packaging. So go me. I'm growing as a person. I'm going to put on one of these label stickers right here. That way I have a place to put some writing. And I cannot remember if I actually do the writing here or if I left it blank. And that's pretty terrible, right? Like, I just made this layout on Sunday. It is now, what is today? What is today, you guys? It's Wednesday. I had to look because I was like, I don't know what the day is. So I only made this layout a couple days ago and already kind of forgetting the details. So I put the gold over here on the left-hand side of the page, so I figured why not add some gold to the right-hand side of the page as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that with that sticker. And it's just a matter of finagling it around to figure out where exactly I want it to go. But once I get it finagled around and I get it where I want to go, then you guys, we are cooking with gas. Oh, and look at me go. I am actually journaling on this page. Couldn't tell you what I said, have no idea, don't remember. If the picture shows it close enough, we'll be able to find out together. If not, it'll remain one of life's mysteries. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for these layouts. This layout, I don't know. Do you consider, when I count pages, I count a 2-page spread as 2. But is it 2 layouts or is it just 1 page? I don't know. It's something I don't want to figure out right now. Anyway, guys, it's finished. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.